Today, I'll be teaching you guys a little bit about the 8 key things I think you need when you're starting a business. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Kumi, and on this channel we talk about everything photo, video, and automotive related. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you can be notified when we post new episodes. Today, I'll be teaching you guys a little bit about the 8 key things I think you need when you're starting a business. Now keep in mind, I'm in Australia, so if you're in the US, the UK, Africa, or anywhere else in the world, the rules for you might be slightly different. So the first thing you're going to need when you're starting a business is a business name. It doesn't have to be anything too wild and catchy, but it just has to sort of be in line with what you'll be providing and the services you'll be providing to your clients and customers. So to give you a bit of an example, I call my business Curated Visuals. I chose that name because curated, or to curate, means to organize and to arrange. So when we're talking about media, it sort of makes sense because obviously you're editing photos, you're editing footage, you're putting bits of content together for people. And then visuals, it's a pretty straightforward word meaning to see or to experience or to engage with something visually in front of you. So when you're creating your own business name, make sure that what you put together as a business name sort of aligns with what you want to provide and the value you want to give to people. So once you've picked a name and confirmed that it is available and no one else has it, you then have to register for what's called an ABN. So an ABN stands for Australian Business Number. So it's used for tax reasons. It's also used to essentially show others that or potential clients that you're a legitimate business. So once you've registered your business name and you've got an ABN number, you can then start looking for a domain. So your domain will be www.whateveryourbusinessname is.com or .com.au. Now, that's usually a very straightforward process, and there are 3 main hosts that a lot of people use: GoDaddy, Crazy Domains, and Bluehost, and there's a multitude of other ones. Now, once you have that domain name, it's also very important that you get an email address. Now, I made the mistake earlier on in my business of just using a Hotmail email address, and the issue with that is, well, it just doesn't look as professional as having a proper business email address. By having a business email, it just means that you look a bit more credible, a bit more professional, and once you send out those proposals or emails to your clients, they'll more likely realize that you're a decent business and you take your work quite seriously. And the 5th thing you need to look at when you're starting a business is your social media. So your social media is your Facebook, your Instagram, YouTube if you want to get on that space, TikTok, and even Snapchat. So what you can do with those services is essentially just build a brand or a presence using each of those social media profiles. And so when people look out for your business or look for a service that you're after, a lot of those services can be showcased online. So a good example of that is if you run a photography business and you want to find more clients, a lot of those clients would have already found you through Instagram or through Facebook and have seen some of your work. Now, if you are good at what you do and you've put in a lot of effort into your art, obviously people will respond to that and contact you and ask you if you'd like to be a part of their project that they're working on. And that's where social media sort of plays a big part in how your brand is perceived. So if you don't know this already, brand image is very important. It's how people see you. And if you don't have a positive brand image, chances are you won't get any business. So when you're starting a new business, you do have to start from scratch, and it takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, but it's important that you continuously try and build your business through those mediums that you have. Now this point should have actually been a little bit higher up, just because it is still fairly critical to how your business works. And that's your website. So your website is quite important because it allows people to see who you are, what services you offer, and what you can do for them. And if you don't have a website, it makes it very hard for people to understand what you can offer them. Now, point number 7, it's having an accounting system. So an accounting system like MYOB or QuickBooks allows you to essentially track what's coming into your account, what's leaving your account, all your financial expenditures, and also handle your tax. Now, I use QuickBooks myself, and I find it really useful because it means that I can send out invoices from there, provide quotes, I can track my profit and loss, just absolutely everything that I need to manage my financial matters. I can do that through there. And if I need to generate any reports, any financial statements from my accountant, I can do that quite easily just using that same software without having to go somewhere else. So it's always a great idea to have, and it just makes things easier as well when you're running the business and you just have a clear understanding of where you are financially. And the final point, point number 8, networking. So that includes networking with other creatives if you're in the media space, or business owners. So where I live, there are business networking groups with people who are in construction, real estate, photography, really any sort of industry. With those groups, you can obviously engage with those people and just ask them questions and even maybe get some leads as well for your business. What I really enjoy doing is meeting up with other photographers and learning from them and just understanding how they shoot and what their processes are. And one really cool thing as well that I've learned is when you're in the photography space, there's a lot of people that will ask you questions and ask you about gear or lighting equipment or lenses. And so it's really cool just being able to provide information like that and just share my passion with them and also just help them in their journey. Thank you so much for staying with me so long, guys. This has been awesome. It's been a while since I've done a video like this, so I really appreciate you guys staying through with me. If you enjoyed this video, push a like button below. It helps this video reach more people. I'll try and get more content like this out to you guys, but if you do have any questions or comments or maybe little tips on how I can make my videos a little bit better, post them below and I'll get back to you guys. Alright guys, enjoy your week. Catch you guys next time.